Since I've been monetized 3 months and I've made $60, I ain't gonna be running nobody off. I got to feeling so sorry for myself today. I gave myself $5 super thanks. uh, it was from an alter ego. You are a great dude. You are a great dude. You want to go check out that channel. That's my getaway channel. And in case this one was to go down for some reason, because they might take me out anytime for this one right here. They don't want me playing this one. Somebody down there. I mean, I got threatened with a lawsuit over Folsom Prison Blues by a guy named Josh Turner. There's a professional Josh Turner and there's a wannabe professional Josh Turner. I don't know, never going back again. I don't know. Just hang on. I guess you gotta have a little bit of, I don't know how to get that to happen without putting it further away. Yeah, so nuts, a little high up here. I need a little help. Put a capo on it now. There's a way of getting through it. But you gotta get that pull off. You gotta, I mean, you gotta lay into it. And then it's got to be perfect every time. And make it easier. I'm gonna pop out the Sailor Man. I mean, go through and ask these other guitar players. Play pop the theme from Pop Out the Sailor Man. They can't do that, man. I mean, I ain't no damn Eddie Van Halen. I don't have really got greater taste, but I do eat through the days. Coming up on the second anniversary of electric guitar. Be 2 years since I got my first one coming in the house. I opened that puppy up. Amp got here at the same time guitar did, so. And all the chords too. So I was busy making sure I wasn't going to electrocute myself. I'm one of those stupid people that read the manuals. Yeah, I'm one of them. Teddy, would you program my VCR for me? Will you set the clock on it? and when your remote inevitably was going, your VCR would always outlive your remote. So you were going to be on the front panel and manually having to remember what every one of those buttons does, and the sequence changes for some buttons as you go through the process. And it always amazed me that, other people couldn't grasp stuff like that. I could go stand in at a radio station and they would walk me through the building, in which there were certain things that by law, according to the Federal Communications Commission, see, they're the ones who regulate TV, the over-the-air TV is what you know best that to regulate is radio, FM, AM radio. You listen to it in your car, and they've been regulating it for over 100 years now. They had the first radio stations a little over 100 years ago. They started them. They were experimental, and they formed networks. And one was the red network, and the other was the blue network. and they would later become NBC and CBS. That's been a long time ago, and I digress to the point. I forgot what point I was trying to make. Seen some fun guitar licks. I'm thinking about learning. Start flooding the zone with oh yeah, flooding the zone. Do you know what that meant? They have done. What they're doing is something that you normally see this type of behavior. They're applying the same thing as you've seen it on TV, where a law firm is representing another law firm, and it's a small law firm, and this big law firm just buries them in paper. Maybe he hands them 1,000 sheets of paper, and they have to go through the paper, because I mean it's part of discovery. I mean, they can honestly bury you. Yeah, this is a pretty cool setting right here. I bet it sounds like crap when I listen back to it. Every time I think something sounds good, it ends up not being. But check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. I fell in the Southland. What if some odd years ago? I ran away for the first time. I was only 4 years old. I'm a pre-born man. And my home's on my back. I know every inch of valley and every back road in my railroad track. Well, I got this old one guitar. I carried one sack. I fell off 200 times, but I always get her back. I'm a pre-born man. I don't carry no Jimmy Martin in my pack. If I find old Jimmy's guitar, I take a ball peen hammer and give it a good old whack. There's a story behind that verse. I asked Jimmy Martin at a bluegrass festival. I said, Jimmy, what do you think about Tony Bryce's guitar playing? He says, I think I'd like to go out, take him out in the field somewhere, put his hand on a rock and hit it with a hammer. That's exactly what he told me. These guys were prepped for people like me who were going to ask full questions. So I surely did ask them. Tony put out Freeborn Man, and first time I believe it was in 1971 on King label. And to me, that was his debut album. But the man was really, showing he's on the cutting edge of doing something, and especially with the Freeborn Man. And then on the Faded Love, Windy and Warm, and of course, Reuben. But that's just you see, you take your finger off of the seventh, which that's F sharp, and D, that'd be D, E, that'd be your third note. So you flat it. I don't know what happens when you doggone go two frets with it. I know if you flat the third note, it makes it a minor. See what I'm saying? See the D right there. You take and move it back one fret instead of it being right there. It's right here. It makes it a minor. But that is the third note of D, which is F sharp. You gotta, once you learn stuff like that, it's no more than knowing how to button your shirt. I mean, you gotta practice. And if you don't practice, I mean, how would you ever get a paycheck if you never showed up for work? I mean, if you're wealthy, hit the super thanks, man. Hit the super thanks. It'll take $500, man. That's just max, you know. But you know, I'm cool doing with what I've got, but I'd love to have two of these cameras, two video mixers, and a doggone set up where I could doggone just switch from one camera to the other, and the audio, you know, be tuned in just right. So I'm gonna have to have video and audio separate from one another, combining and being synced. So that's three pieces of equipment I'm looking at, probably about somewhere between $1,500 and $3,000 before even I look. But it's amazing how sensitive this microphone is. I hear that train a-coming. Damn. I hear that train a-coming. It's rolling round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. And time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, never play guitars and don't mess with no guns. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Oh. And I'm in Folsom Prison on my head. I shake my head and cry. Oh, pick it, son. If they freed me from this prison, that railroad train was mine. I bet I knew it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I'm here in Folsom Prison until my dying day. Take us home, Wilson. Wilson on the lead guitar there for you. Wilson from the co-star of the movie Castaway with Tom Hanks. Now down Wilson down there at Myrtle Beach. He had 8 brothers and sisters, and all of them were lost during the making of the motion picture. We've been trying to reunite all of them through Facebook, and so far we haven't had any success. They'll always marry an ugly girl. They're the only kind. They'll never ever leave you. If they do. Well, have you got another dishwasher in mind? Well, woke up Sunday morning. No voice in my head that didn't hurt. Beer I had for breakfast tasted good, so I had one more beer for dessert. Then I thumbed through my closet and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And stumbled down the stairs me today. Song. Oh God, it's like this one right here. I had to. Hey, cool. Appreciate it. Glad to have y'all along with us. Now we got a few with us now. But anyway, this right here is I can hear my cat scratching on something that's about 30 feet away. Buddy. Flying out of London, laughing over the pole in a big Atlanta. Chickens flying everywhere around the thing. Couldn't feel much minor. Coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Don't check my bag if you please, Mr. Customs Man. A man with a ticket from Mexico. He couldn't look much stranger, walking through the hall with the things in all. Said his was a Lone Ranger, coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys. Oh, don't check my bag if you please, Mr. Customs Man. A woman's walking on a moving floor, she's tripping on the escalator. She's freaked out cause she knows the man, and the man he's already made her. Coming in the Los Angeles, bringing in a couple of keys.